You too, being my big money E. Yes, sir. Hey, look, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get right to the video, man. Look, before we start this video, cause I said let's get right to the video, but look, it's my channel. I can make the motherfucking rules. So before we get to the video, I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, bro. And I'm not just saying like look at the motherfucking subscribe button and think about it. I mean actually subscribe. Don't be hard-headed, motherfucker. It's 95 fucking degrees. It's hot as shit in Virginia, bro. But look, like, comment, subscribe, man. You know, don't be hard-headed. Just do your boy BMI a favor. Hey, honestly, if you join the BMI family, that's a favor for you. You part of that big money incorporated. You can put that in the body. Nigga, do what you gotta do. You feel what I'm saying? But look, we got best players from every decade in NBA history. It should be interesting to see. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a new decade right now. So you never know who might be. Curry, KD, Kawhi. I don't think Kawhi, but we never know. But hey, like I said, hey, one more thing. We got a giveaway going on when we get to 100 subscribers. We giving away 5 gift cards to any gift card spot you want. You know what I'm saying? You just text me, let me know. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be $30. Hey, let's get right to the video. Best player from every decade in NBA.
1946, as the Basketball Association of America, the NBA League is entering its 75th season in 2021.
Okay.
There have been many legends throughout the history of the league. In this video, we're going to discuss the legacies they created by decades.
Looking down, Jordan.
Here are the best players of each of the 7 decades in NBA history.
What the fuck was that, LeBron?
1950s, George Mikan.
All y'all fucking fake ass NBA fans. Y'all don't know who this is. But me as a loyal Golden State Warrior fan, I know who this is. You know what I'm saying? He's a legend in the Bay Area. You feel what I'm saying? I'm from Virginia. That's a whole other side of the world. But I'm very in tune in my NBA history, especially when it's Warriors history. You know what I'm saying? This is a legend. Legend.
George Mikan was the NBA's first dominant player and its first real superstar. Coming from DePaul University, where he was a 3-time All-American, he signed a deal with the Minneapolis.
Fucking Harry Potter is a legend. I mean, I know he's George Mikan, but Harry Potter, you serious?
Lakers for $12,500.
Oh, shit, I thought he paid for the Warriors, bro. I could have sworn it was the Warriors.
Per year.
That's Rick Barry, bro. I'm a fake ass fan, bro. I got exposed. Man.
Then an astronomically high price. Standing at 6'10" and 250 pounds, Mikan was the tallest player in the league, as there were very few people on the planet at that height in the 1940s.
Only 6'10"? I feel like you put this motherfucker in the league right now, he'd be like Frank Kaminsky. He'll be like goddamn, I'm trying to think of another player that has his fucking build. You know, I can see a lot of Robin Lopez in this motherfucker.
The average center in pro basketball was around 6'7", and Mikan dominated with his size.
Of course.
But he was also extremely mobile, skilled, and could score with both hands. Opponents could not stop him, and Mikan's dominance forced the NBA to make several important rule changes. They widened the lane from 6 to 12 feet, instituted goaltending, and most importantly, they implemented the 24-second shot clock in 1954. Before this rule, teams would often stall the game as much as possible, so Mikan wouldn't get the ball.
That shit probably was so fucking boring, bro. Bro, hey, look, bro, imagine they put you in this fucking league right now, bro. How much I think y'all averaging, bro? I think I can get a cool 50 off, man. Honestly, because they probably wouldn't even guard you at the 3-point line. They would just play fucking Foreman Lake, you know what I'm saying?
Which resulted in games such as 19-18, the lowest score in
hell
NBA
no. 19-18? I can give you 8, nigga, I give you 18 in church league. Well, 14, but you know what I'm saying? It's close enough. Close enough.
He was also an immensely popular player when basketball was still developing as a sport. Because of his fame, the NBA often sent him to games the day before to promote the game. The Lakers won 4 titles with Mikan in the 50s, and 3 more in the 40s, making him by far the most successful player.
I didn't know he had so many 4, 5, 6, he got 7 chips.
In the early days of the league,
comes
1960s.
Yeah, my brother! Bill Russell, bro. Hey, a lot of y'all don't know who Bill Russell is, but if y'all want to keep it 1,000, keep it $150, you know who got the Bill Russell bill right now? Draymond Green.
The season after George Mikan retired, another dominant center came to the NBA. While Mikan dominated because of his offense, Bill Russell was a revolutionary defensive player who could have led the league in blocked shots each year if the stat was counted back then. Russell won his first 2 titles in the 50s, but it was in the 60s where he and the Celtics became the best team in sports history. The Celtics took a strong hold of the NBA championship trophy and wouldn't let go, like a green anaconda, over a helpless capybara. Russell and the Celtics won every NBA title in the 60s, except in 1967, when
Why you say that,
Wilt finally prevailed with the 76ers. And even though Chamberlain was individually a better player than Russell, with far superior statistics, Bill dominated.
I wonder, bro. I always thought about this. Is Bill Russell better than Wilt Chamberlain? I heard that Bill was better, though.
In the most important stat, the number of rings on his fingers.
That's
winning 9 out of 10 titles definitely puts him at the top of the board in the 60s. 1970s. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Hey, you got to give it to Kareem, bro. Like, if you want to think about the best of all time, Kareem has to be up there, bro. No offense.
In the next season, after Bill Russell retired, another dominant big man entered the NBA scene. It was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, then known as Lou Alcindor, who was coming off 3 titles in 3 college seasons with UCLA. Kareem kept his winning habits, bringing the first and only championship to Milwaukee in just
Milwaukee! They ain't getting no more chips. They ain't even get a chip this year. Suns about to blow these bitch-ass boys out. And then just because of their coach has no IQ, man, he's not going to make no adjustment. Suns in 6.
While Jabbar only won that 1 title in the 70s, with 1 more finals appearance, there is no argument that he was the best player of the decade. Most people remember Kareem as the bald guy with glasses, who helped the Lakers win 5 championships in the 80s. But in the 70s, when he had a full head of hair, Kareem was simply unstoppable. Strong, and yet extremely nimble and agile at 7'1". He was dominant on.
He got the Anthony Davis. When Anthony Davis has his build, like that's probably like Anthony Davis better best comp.
Both ends of the court, which the numbers prove as well. Throughout the 70s, Kareem averaged 28.5 points, 15 rebounds, and 4.5 assists per game, along with 3.5 blocks, a number that would have probably been even higher if the NBA counted blocked shots in his first 4 seasons. 1980s, Magic Johnson. Even though Jordan was individually by far the most superior player in the 80s, and despite Larry Bird being a more complete player, the title of the best player in the decade has to go to Irvin Magic Johnson.
Just a leader, man. He's just like the ultimate leader.
Magic opened the decade by winning a championship as a rookie in 1980. When Kareem went down before the pivotal Game 6 of the finals against the Sixers, Magic said to his discouraged teammates, "Never fear, EJ's here." He delivered big time, starting at center.
Ooh, never fear, EJ is here. That's my fucking motto now.
42 points with 15 rebounds and 7 assists,
and
won the Finals MVP
7?
trophy. Magic would go on to win 4 more titles in the 80s, 3 MVPs, and numerous individual accolades.
Man, bro, if my nigga Curry can just get 1 more championship and then maybe like 2 more chips and probably just 1 more MVP, bro, he can be officially better than his old head. Man. Even though I got so much respect for Magic Johnson, bro, Magic Johnson is literally like, he gotta be your top 10, bro. Magic, maybe even top 5, bro. I think Magic's amazing, but I think Curry is better than Magic. You know, if people who say he's not, it's just because they're old heads and they probably just going off nostalgia.
By far the best passer in the league, one of the best leaders, and the biggest star at the time the NBA desperately needed one. 1990s, Michael Jordan.
I mean, this is irrefutable, bro. MJ is like, if not 1, if not 2, if not 3, then he can't be nowhere else because he's top 3 regardless.
Michael was called the GOAT by some people even before his first title, simply because he dominated the game of basketball like no one else before him. In the 80s, he averaged 30.
Look at that. Look how fluid this motherfucker was moving, man. People, I'm trying to tell y'all, if y'all look at the old-ass games, these motherfuckers was stiff as shit. Like, these motherfuckers was robot stiff. Jordan came out that motherfucker like, oh, shit. Jordan came out that motherfucker grooving, bruh. Came out that bitch moving for real. That's honestly why he's so good, because these motherfuckers ain't had no swag at all.
And did things that
seemed Jordan had the fucking swag,
jumping higher than it should be humanly possible. But he never went far in the playoffs. And then, after he added more muscle, after he started to pass the ball a bit more.
See? Passes the ball a bit more. I always say this, man. I was just having a discussion with my cousin, bro. Look, NBA players, I'm trying to tell y'all, they never, ever reach superstar status or go above that to actually the upper echelons of championship level until they learn how to pass the fucking ball. You cannot be a one-on-one player and be the greatest of all. No, bro. You have to be able to use your teammates, man. You cannot. There has been no player in NBA history ever that can beat you 1-on-5. No one can. If you can't use your teammates, bro, and like, you know what I'm saying, make everybody better and actually move the ball and not ball hog, bro, you'll never be good. Like, look at James Harden now. Niggas fuck with James Harden now, but they didn't fuck with James Harden with the Rockets because he's a ball hog. You know what I'm saying? He only passed the ball to get assists, you know what I'm saying, just to get that stat. not to actually, make everybody better. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference.
And the rise of Scottie Pippen.
He's fucking trash, bro. Look at this motherfucker, man. God damn, look like you on that white girl. Nigga,
everything clicked for MJ.
I
fell into his place. Jordan cemented his legacy with 6 titles and 6 finals, and became a basketball deity for everybody who watched him play, and for the generations yet to come. Everybody wanted to be like Mike, and he was shoulders above any other player.
Most influential player? I can't say that. I cannot say that. Yeah, I can. Most influential player. One of 2 most influential players of all time.
In the 90s, both on the court and off it, reaching global superstar status unlike any other basketball player before him.
He just had swag.
Kobe Bryant.
RP to Mama, you have to give it to him. Have to give respect to Kobe. He was definitely the best in the 2000s, bro. You got to give it to him. I said, like I said previously, Kobe, he didn't really hit this stride. I'm talking about being his own player, single player, like the best star on the team, because he had Shaq at this point. You know what I'm saying? Because he had Shaq. But once he had Pau Gasol and like Lamar Odom and shit like that, that's when he had it. That's when he was at his, to me personally, at his best. Because that's when he learned to pass the ball, learn to actually use his teammates for other things, just to, just looking at them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I say it all the time. You cannot be a best player of all time or one of the greatest if you can't make your teammates better, bro. It doesn't work it like that at all, man.
When Mike retired for the second time, the media pushed the narrative of the next Jordan for at least a dozen players. But nobody embodied MJ's skills and character more than Kobe, who was essentially Jordan's younger brother, as both were cut from the same cloth. Just like his idol, Bryant was maniacal in his preparation, maybe even more so. When I first played against him, I was surprised how technically sound Michael was. His technique was flawless. I wanted to make sure mine was just as flawless.
See, Kobe had that. That I don't know, like, bro, this shit crazy because, bro, a lot of people aren't born with that, man. It's like, I honestly feel like if you're not born with it, you can't get it, bro. Like, look at all these motherfucking players who pops be like superstars, and their sons don't be that good, bro. Because they're like Kobe, you could tell him, Kobe, MJ, LeBron, Steph, them motherfuckers, they was born with like this fire in their heart to, like, you know what I'm saying, to make it, bro. And that's why he talks like this, man.
Kobe entered his prime at the turn of the millennium and formed the most dominant 1-2 punch with Shaq, as the duo brought 3 more titles to the Lakers trophy room. At the end of the decade, he won 2 more with Pau, establishing himself as the clear-cut best player in the game. In the aughts, Kobe dominated with the same killer instinct that MJ had and made history with some of the most legendary games the league has ever seen. Like 81 points against the Raptors or 62 3/4 against the Mavs. Kobe was absolutely unstoppable in his prime. And throughout the 2000s, he averaged 28 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists, even though he won just 1 MVP.
Yeah, it is so weird, bro. Like, these players, like, I don't understand how he only won 1 MVP.
Wasn't the best player on the team for his first 3 titles. He edges out both Shaq and Tim Duncan as the best player of the decade. 2010s.
You have to give it to LeBron, bro. Like, you have to. If you say anybody else, you're fucking hating, bro. I can't even say Curry because Curry wasn't doing it for the whole 2010. He was doing it from 2014, 15 to up until now. So if you don't give him to that, then yeah, but you gotta give it to LeBron, bro. It's LeBron James, bro.
LeBron James. Kobe's summit was in 2010, and as his career was slowly declining, it was King James's time to sit on the NBA throne. And even though it was obvious he was the next in line, nobody thought he would sit on the throne.
Look, bro, you got, like, I have so much, like, when I tell you I have so much inspiration for this man, bro, it's crazy. Bro, you gotta look at LeBron. Like, this motherfucker, he was deemed the chosen one in high school, bro. Nigga, if I was deemed the chosen one in high school, bitch, I would have 98 kids, bro. I would have 98 kids. I probably would have got arrested 4 times for smoking weed, bro. I know it, bro. This motherfucker has never been in no drama, bro. It's ridiculous. I don't understand how he did this. I don't get it. Like, you hate on LeBron, but you're a bitch at that point, man.
For the entirety of the next decade, and that his reign would spill into the next one as well. Bron went to the finals 9 times in the last 10 seasons, and with 4 titles,
straight, I think.
Plenty of broken records. He's without a doubt the best player.
I mean,
10 seasons.
You have to give LeBron love, bro. He actually got the Lakers a championship, man. Like, come on now, like, there is no other NBA player who can go anywhere. It does not matter to teammates. Well, it does matter to teammates, but it doesn't matter, like, He can go anywhere and he can win. That's ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous.
Plenty of broken record.
Put LeBron on the fucking 76ers. I'm talking about the goddamn the process 76ers before any other. For Joel Embiid, why this motherfucker was hurting shit. They're going to the championship. I put bread on that shit.
He's without a doubt the best player of the last decade.
He'll make Michael Carter Williams look like goddamn Michael Carter Williams was supposed to look like.
Has only been done by Bill Russell in the 50s and 60s. But back then, to reach the NBA Finals, Russell only needed to win one playoff series. And despite a losing record in the finals, LeBron has carved his name and face into every Mount Rushmore discussion. For some, he's now the best that ever did it, aka the GOAT. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget.
Hey, I love, bro. This dude's channel is fucking. I love this channel. This shit is so interesting to watch. But look, BMI Big Money. Like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, I got a giveaway coming. 5 gift cards. You know what I'm saying? If y'all get me to 100 subscribers, you got a giveaway of 5 gift cards. Does not matter where the spot is, as long as this ain't no motherfucking OnlyFans or some shit like that. Cause we ain't sipping out this motherfucker for these hoes. You feel what I'm saying? But look, BMI Big Money. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? We out.